Dear students, today we will take lesson 2 on page 18, A Night in June, a poem written by Wordsworth, who lived between 1770 and 1850. When he, from the very early ages, his parents were encouraging him to study classic poems. So when he was at about 10 years, he started writing poems. And he has been, some of the poems, and he has been made poet laureate of his last 7 years of his life. So, if you want to be a poet in future, you should start writing poems now. Now let us go through A Night in June. I shall read. The sun has long been set. The stars are out by twos and threes. The little birds are peeping yet among the bushes and trees. There's a cuckoo and one or two thrushes, and a far-off wind that rushes, and the cuckoo's soaring cry fills all the hollow of the sky. Do you get anything from the poem I read? Okay, let us go through the poem line by line. The sun has long been set. The sun has already set a little earlier than now. Set means went down. The stars are out by twos and threes. So when the sun was set, when we look at the sky, you will see stars appearing. Not all of the stars at the same time, but by twos and threes. Sometimes you will see the two, sometimes you will three, and continue comparing new stars as time goes. The little birds are peeping yet. The little birds who are in the bushes, they thought that the day has not finished. They forgot about the day. So that is why the little birds are peeping yet making small sounds among the bushes and trees. There's cuckoo and one or two thrushes. You can hear the sound of cuckoo bird, quail, and one or two thrushes, some other birds naturally seen. And far off wind that rushes, you can hear far the wind coming from far, the sound of wind. And far off wind that rushes, and a sound of water that gushes, the movement of water also you can hear. And the cuckoo's sovereign cry, sovereign, it's like that of a king. King makes some command, it is sovereign command. Sovereign, it makes a big sound. Sovereign because the cuckoo's song is superior to that of other songs of birds. And cuckoo's sovereign cry fills all the hollow of the sky. Between sky and earth there is horror, and this space is completely filled with the sound. What are the sound? The the, the peeping sounds of birds, cuckoo sovereign cry, the wind, the far off wind that rushes, and the sound of water that gushes, and cuckoo sovereign cry. All these sounds fill the space between the earth and the sky is filled with the this cry. So our poet always interested in, his poems are very famous uh, about the nature. He is a nature poet. So study the poem, read 10 times, and write one time, and bring it to me. When I ask you to, I will tell you when, later, and the question answer will follow immediately. Thank you.